Recorded Books and RB Digital present L. Ron Hubbard presents Writers of the Future, Volume 34, by David Farland. Narrated by Ali Ahn, Rachel Botchan, Tom Picasso, Richard Poe, and Jonathan Todd Ross. Turnabout, written by Eric Bundy. About the author. Eric lives in a magical North Carolina forest where mice claiming to be cousins move in for the winter and then take the towels when they leave in spring. He suffers from the genetic disorder of being human. Unlike many writers, Eric doesn't keep a cat, partly in deference to his mouse cousins, and partly because he couldn't live up to its expectations. His hobbies are hunting dust bunnies with a fork, watching galaxies collide, bounty hunting for runaway socks, and sniffing for truffles while wearing a studded pit bull collar. Eric is a graduate of the 6-week Odyssey Fantasy Writing Workshop. His story, Turnabout, was inspired by a visit to Morocco with a Spanish tour group. Turnabout. After Stephanie left me, I vagabonded alone through the arid Rif Mountains of Morocco, humped under a backpack with dirhams and dollars in one dusty hiking boot and a credit card chafing a callus in the other. Her leaving wasn't going to ruin my rambling. Near an adobe village famous for being alabaster white in summer and lapis lazuli blue in winter, a sparkle of reflected sunlight snagged my curiosity. It came from under a skeletal bush with a few leathery leaves rattling in the wind. I sidled closer and saw a brass urn the size of my knobby fist. Maybe it had pearls or blood diamonds in it. Something to lure Steph back to me. The sun-hot brass stung my fingers and I dropped it. The urn clinked on the rocky ground, and its little domed lid spilled off. A snake's head, tongue flickering, eased out of the urn's mouth. I stood there like a doofus, too paralyzed to run, as a sinister blue-black cobra longer than my arm slithered impossibly out of the tiny vessel. The tip of the cobra's tail was a shocking lipstick red. Strung out beside the urn, it raised its head, hood flared, tongue flittering at me, and kept levitating upward until the cobra balanced on its red tail point. Then it shimmered into a young Arab woman. Amazed, I was too fascinated to be scared. She wore red-embroidered slippers, leather pants, a vampire's cap.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?